In this video, we are going to show you everything that nobody tells you about New York. These are the truths that only those who have visited and come back several times discover in practice. And that can totally change your experience if you know them before you go. We are going to talk about the real size of Manhattan, hidden costs, safety, culture, transportation, climate, and tourist traps. Let us go. New York is one of the most visited cities in the world, but it is also one of the most full of surprises. The Instagram photos do not show everything, and those who travel without information may end up spending much more than planned, getting disappointed with some choices, or simply not enjoying the city the right way. Let us demystify. First truth, the real size and distances. Manhattan looks small on the map, with only 21 kilometers in length, but the real distances are very deceiving. Walking from Times Square to the World Trade Center may seem simple, but it is almost 5 kilometers, that is, an hour on foot. The north-south blocks are about 80 meters, but the east-west ones, called avenues, are triple that, around 270 meters. Underestimating this is the most common mistake of tourists. The good news is that the subway solves everything, so study the lines and use it. Second truth, hidden costs. The price tag is never the final price in New York. The city sales tax is 8.875% and adds to everything: restaurants, stores, hotels. The tip at restaurants with table service is mandatory, between 18 and 22%. Some hotels charge a resort fee or destination fee, around $30 per night. Parking in the city can go over $50 per day. Add all this, and your budget goes up 15 to 20% without noticing. Third truth, the safety question. New York is today one of the safest cities in the United States, much safer than it was in the 80s and 90s. The tourist areas in Manhattan are safe during the day and night, with constant policing. But there are some precautions. Avoid walking alone in empty subway stations after midnight. Some areas of the Bronx, parts of Brooklyn far from tourist spots, and some regions of northern Harlem deserve more attention, especially at night. And always be aware of pickpockets in the busier tourist areas, like Times Square, Wall Street, and the subway. Fourth truth, the local culture can surprise you. New York has a unique rhythm in the world, called the NY Minute, which means doing everything fast and straight to the point. Walk fast on the sidewalk and stay to the right side. Do not stop in the middle of a busy sidewalk to take pictures. Step aside. People are direct, can seem brusque, but are usually very helpful if you ask a clear question. Jaywalking, crossing the street outside the crosswalk, is practically cultural in New York. Everyone does it. And the service at restaurants and bars is fast, efficient, and generates a proportional tip. Fifth truth, the real logistics and transportation. The New York subway, operated by MTA, is the best in the United States, but it is confusing at first sight. It has more than 400 stations, 20-something lines with letters and numbers, express trains that skip several stations, and local trains that stop at all of them. And the same train can change behavior depending on the day of the week or the hour. The tip is to download the official MTA app before arriving and always confirm with a local if you are in doubt. The fare costs about $3, but the unlimited weekly pass for $34 is the best choice for any itinerary of 4 days or more. And do not think about renting a car. It will only get in your way in New York. Sixth truth, the New York climate. The city has 4 very distinct seasons, and each one is a completely different experience. Winter, from December to February, is freezing, with temperatures between 20 and 40 degrees Fahrenheit, often below freezing, and snow falls several times per season. Summer, from June to August, is hot and very humid, with temperatures between 75 and 90 degrees Fahrenheit, and feels even higher. Spring, between March and May, and autumn, between September and November, are the best times to visit, with mild temperatures and the famous October foliage, when the leaves of Central Park turn orange and red. And where to stay knowing all of this? Our recommendation is Midtown Manhattan, especially near Times Square, Bryant Park, or Rockefeller Center. It is the central region of the city with access to all subway lines, close to the main attractions, and safe. We created this custom map that explains exactly which is the best region. Staying in this area, you cannot go wrong. And in the video description and here in the QR code, we will leave the link to the page with this map and with the hotels we have stayed at and recommend highly, including a hotel in Midtown where we stayed for an incredible price, super well located, far from areas with feeling of insecurity, and close to everything that matters. We saved a lot of money with that choice. Seventh truth, food and tourist traps. The restaurants around Times Square are very expensive and usually touristy with average quality. You pay double for the same food you would eat in any other neighborhood. Famous chains like Hard Rock, Bubba Gump, and Olive Garden are there. To really eat, walk a few blocks east or west, or take the subway to Lower East Side, Greenwich Village, Koreatown, or Williamsburg. Another trap are the caricatures and supposed artists in Times Square and in front of Met, who charge absurd amounts for their work. Avoid. And be careful with the common tourist pizzas in Midtown. Go to the authentic pizzerias of Brooklyn or Lower East Side. Speaking of having good information to get around well, in the video description and here in the QR code, We will leave the link to the site we always use to buy tickets and tours for the lowest price. It is the largest tours website in the world and has practically everything there. Everything at the lowest price, and you can buy in any currency, saving on fees. And they have free tours that are great, including guided walking tours through the city neighborhoods. And remember that in this link below, we always organize everything you need to plan your entire trip at the lowest price. The sites we use to put together our trips, with everything much cheaper, travel SIM card, travel insurance for half the price, tickets to all the attractions, good and cheap hotels we have stayed at, cheap car rentals, and the global account. And the links already include automatic discounts, so save and use this page that will make your trip much easier. And for those who are new here on the channel, you are very welcome. Our mission is to help you travel more and better around the world. If you are enjoying it, subscribe here on the channel and like the video. That helps us a lot. To finish, 4 final tips for mental preparation for New York. First, go with truly comfortable shoes. Forget the new sneakers, because you will easily walk 15 to 20 kilometers per day. Second, be emotionally prepared for the speed of the city. Everything happens fast, so stay calm and do not get in the way of people passing. Third, do not try to do everything in one trip. New York deserves several visits, so choose what makes sense for you. Fourth, bring layered clothing, because even in summer, the museums and the subway have polar air conditioning. If you liked the video, like it and subscribe to our channel to travel more and better around the world. Thank you very much and have a great trip.